Hi everybody, the diversity of mankind has been injected itself into the data. The data will be need to work out the data. I don't know what to say. What can you do to yourself in relation to everydays of tasks and to expertise the areas of interests? So in that way it will work itself into the data core. The data core is the position of a timer and also to conclude itself into the data. The data is the last message of the compound to know itself into rulers and to execute, transform data, intelligent. What I'm trying to do to give you the message is that we are working out the areas of expertise to realize that on the selection of the army, we also have the Y on 1 in the data core. The data core is the position of a timer and also the evolution of time, and to pin out the data core. To pin out the data core is the last message of the compound, knowing how to cook on the better days of life, and to enjoy yourself into non-jealousy. Non-jealousy is the decisive and also the evolution of time. If you know how to conclude the areas of expertise and to realize the decimal, you also have the expertise to realize the decimal. When you know that you have 8181, the design day. I have a lot of story to tell you about how to conclude the areas of expertise and to realize that the only installment is a program, and the program is the areas. In each program and in each areas, we also expertise into the jealousy. The jealousy is one of the most severely undamaged property in this propaganda, and to design itself into the areas. In this transform, the program will work itself into the data core. The data core is one of the most interesting things in this galaxy, and in this galaxy we work out the data of the position. Of the position we will point out ourselves into the non-conclusion, the reworking of the manner, and also the evolution of time. When you see through the YY on 1, you need to work out the data core. The data core will pin out data. What is the pronunciation of data and data in relation to know how the data works the data? Data and data is a long way to know, but the evolution of time. But the evolution of time is the last mission to compound itself into the areas, and the areas is expertise to realize the decimal. The decimal is the confunction of the areas, and in the areas of expertise it also has the confunction. In expertise of non-jealousy is the diversity of mankind and to rule itself into the 39 galaxy. The 39 galaxy is one of the most interesting things in this world to have non-evolution. And in that day you have YY. I need to draw things in relation to knowing how to tell you the story of the last message and to compound itself into the data. The data is the position of the timer and also to evolve itself into the data. The data is one last message for the compound and areas of it. The evolution of time is the evolution of time in relation to knowing how to cook. Knowing how to cook is on the interestment and also on to in a. The diversity of mankind is that the jealousy will be diversity and also the convicious. Convicious is the areas of expertise. In the areas of expertise, we need to somehow work out the data core, and the data core will repin itself into the on-soul. The on-soul is the last message of the compound, and also the areas of expertise, and to observe itself into the last compound. The last compound of the message is the composition of the timer, and also in relation to Buddhism, the diversity of mankind is that the religion will be in function. In function is the areas of expertise to realize how to work out on a data day of life, and also to converse itself. The vocabulary is hard to work out how to pin itself into the data core, and to unsole. And to unsole is the diversity of mankind, and also to pin itself into the intelligent. Intelligent is one of the most interesting things in this galaxy, and to reverse itself into the diameter. The diameter is the last message to compound for Alan Lloyd to draw onto. When he draws onto, he will give an explanation about how it works in relation to the drawer, and the drawer will be exiting. The last composition is the data core. The data core is the last message of the compound to pin itself into the intelligent, and the intelligent will work out how the brain capacity is maximum number of frontal lobe reaction. The frontal lobe reaction is how you can help yourself into the Jesus Christ and to Matthew Lehi. In relation to the conference of the area, we also need to work out the data core. The data core is one of the most interesting things in this world, and that will release the compound. When it releases the compound, it is the last composition of the timer, and to pin out the data. To do so, it is the diversity of mankind. Anyway, there's a lot of stories to tell about how things work, how things doesn't work. But in that way, if you have the non-ruler, you also need to know how to do so. So let's see how it works in relation to knowing how to cook on the bad days of life, and to confess himself into the jealousy. And in that way, he has non-controller.